What up, YouTube? I am here in Oakland, California with my good friend Bosko Kante.
Oakland, smoking.
Yeah, this guy, I think like the joke is like he's lived like 5 lives in the world as an athlete, as a D1 athlete at USC to superstar, producer, artist, and electro spitter. I don't know if you guys have heard of electro spit. I first met Bosko because he had a really cool product that was like that he still has this product that's like a talk box, electric talk box. And we helped him sell some of those back in like 2019. Do you guys have any? Do you have any of them?
I don't have one.
No. No. Check out Electrospit, but a really cool device for making your, production super dope with a talk box, and not like a traditional talk box. It's easy to carry around. It's super dope instrument for anyone that's looking to add some interesting instruments in their recordings and perform live. But we also, Bosko is one of the people that I really respect in this industry because he is always helping artists. He's working with founders. He's working with all sorts of people out here in Oakland, California, and really doing a lot for the community. Bosko, tell us what you do and like what is High Wave?
High Wave is a accelerator that I started because I was part of another accelerator that got shut down during the pandemic, and the artists that were a part of it were going to be displaced. So I started High Wave to create continuity for that community, and because as an artist, I've had the experience of not being compensated for the things that I create, not getting credit for those things, and artists, especially in Oakland and all major cities, are not being invested in by their cities. They're not often, the industry is designed to exploit creatives, and we have a different model with High Wave where we teach them to use technology to create new products, new companies, and essentially treat their art as a startup company, and provide education on how to use AI to accelerate whatever they're doing. So that's High Wave. That has grown into building infrastructure for artists. So in addition to education, we purchased a building on 28th and Telegraph that serves as a hub, a place for recording, for performance, for meeting. We have an accelerator called Afro AI, one called Code Vibes, another one called All People Power that includes hackathons, live pitch competitions. We connect people with mentors, with funding. We do provide fiscal sponsorship. So essentially, and we're building towards affordable housing. So essentially all of the infrastructure that artists need to exist, to create, and to thrive in the city, and to make sure that the city is investing in those same artists. That's what, kind of our mission is, to make sure that is what exists for artists here in Oakland and worldwide.
Like I said, one of those guys that you should probably know, doing great things in the community here. I think like a model for many other places potentially. But yeah, he's doing Oakland Tech Week. Can you talk about Oakland Tech Week?
Yeah, absolutely. So Oakland Tech Week, there's lots of tech weeks around the country, but people, when they think of Oakland, they do not think of technology. And well, first of all, they should think of technology because when they think of Oakland, because Oakland is like 1.5 billion was invested in startups in Oakland, I think in 2023 or 2024, and San Francisco is way out ahead of Oakland. They had like 50 billion or something, but Seattle was like just barely ahead or neck and neck with Oakland, in a city that's much smaller. So there's so much money that is around here that's being invested. But instead of people thinking of startups and technology and creativity and culture when they think of Oakland, they think of cars getting broken into and crime. And that's by design. And the reason that we wanted to do or decided to do Oakland Tech Week is to change the narrative around the city and to expose people nationally and locally to all of the resources that are here, all of the incredible technologists, and all of the creative folks that are using technology, and to also provide a connection between the creatives in Oakland and technology and technologists, so to bring more resources to the city and just essentially change the perception of what's here. And that's just so important, because even people here believe, oh, I need to leave Oakland in order to to have my music career, to have a technology career, and they'll miss the fact that Piedmont, which is, it's just crossing one street, and you have some of the wealthiest, most powerful people in the whole world, which are, those relationships can turn into investment, donations, infrastructure. So we're just realizing what's here and spreading that message is why we created Oakland Tech Week. And we had last year, which was the inaugural, over 42 events and 4,200 people in attendance. So it was just incredible. And this next year is going to be the second week of June, and it's going to be even bigger.
Incredible experience. I'm sure I'm going to pull up and do some vlogs while I'm over there this June.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
June.
Come on. Yeah, second week of June.
Second week of June, I'll pull up and I'll showcase all the great work. So Bosko is at the center of like technology and music. He's had a great career in the music industry, penning massive songs or being a part of some of the massive songs with the Talkbox. He did what was it? New workout plan by Kanye.
Kanye's workout plan, which turned into J. Cole's workout. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do.
So, absolute fucking legend. He also did the In Living Color theme song.
In Living Color. Hear the laugh at the beginning of In Living Color. There's a, that's me laughing because I got paid. And that's how I bought my first house and studio, which is where like my whole career kind of kicked off, doing records with everybody from 40, Spice One, the Loonies, T-Pain, Lil Wayne.
He's worked with all your favorite artists. Too many artists to count. We won't just go look it up. Just go look on Google and search up Bosko Kante. His name is in the title. But what was really cool about him, like I've been talking about all this like new technology, AI stuff. He's in the center of it with the incubator. But like we met up for dinner with him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like vibe coding a bunch of projects. I'm building it out. I'm about to start the OpenClaw stuff." How does it, what does it feel like is happening right now? You're also in the Bay Area. I know Oakland is in the shadow of San Francisco, but you are so close to everything going on in that side right now.
Honestly, this is like it is the most fun I've ever had in technology. Like the reason why I became a music producer was partly because I love technology and computers and music and culture, and that connection allowed me to create in music production, but now the ability to create software using AI to build anything that you can dream of, just like it's so intoxicating and addictive to be able to think about like these incredible platforms like Instagram and Facebook that have had Google that have had so much influence on society. You can build pretty much any of that stuff right now at home for essentially nothing. And so anything you can dream of, you can build right now. And for me, that's turned into, new versions of our music app, synthesizers, plugins, full accounting suites, back-end management for administration, social media campaigns, writing, grant writing, fundraising materials, cooking. I built a family cooking app that has all of the recipes that we use. You can change it to either volume or weight. You can add a video and share it. I mean, I'm building a calendar app for my son's high school. It's just like anything you dream of, you can build right now, and it's just so much fun, and it's so useful. You can save tons of time. You don't have to pay for anything because it's all, there's all these open source tools. I won't say you don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah, a little bit.
You have to pay for inference. But it's only getting better and faster and cheaper.
Yeah.
What you can do right now that costs you $100, next month will cost $50, and the month after that it'll cost $20, and then $10, and then $1, and then so we're really living. Honestly, we are living in the singularity right now, and AI is on the edge of like personhood. I mean, I'm going too far right now, but the reality is that there's so many tools that you can use to build things, and it's gonna drive it, especially if we get behind it, and as a society we work together to make sure that it turns into abundance for the population. It should drive down costs on energy, healthcare, extend lifespans. Enable people to communicate that can't communicate because of translation. It's just like there's so many things that it can do to transform our society, and it's fun to be part of that process of building.
Yeah, man. I think we're a little early. There's people that are earlier, but like you gotta get on the train and like start tinkering around. Yeah. So like I said, Bosko is a legendary producer, artist. Like, respect the hell out of him because he's just such a dope guy. He has a lot of ideas, and he turns those ideas into real products, into real businesses that make real money. You know what I mean? And I think that for like anyone in the creative space, it's just like the kind of thing that you want to see. I love to see it, and I love being a part of it wherever I can. You want to check out the?
Yeah, this is the Super Mic app. It's a synthesizer, vocoder. You can sing into it, and it'll change your voice. But you can also. So that's the Super Mic app right there.
It's got soul. Dude, this guy's always tinkering. He's an electrical engineer also, so that's mechanical engineer.
Yeah, mechanical engineer, but I did the electrical engineering for our product. Yep. Also did materials, industrial engineering. Figuring out the supply chain. Went to China, figured out the manufacturing for the product. So.
He's doing it. He does everything. He's like he's like Iron Man, the music and tech and philanthropy, whatever you want to call it. This guy does a lot of cool work. Check it out. Oakland Tech Week, High Wave. I think it's 3 I's.
Yep, HIIIWAV.org.
Yeah, tap in. This guy's got a cool model, and I'm gonna interview him. I'm gonna come back to the Bay soon, and probably for Oakland Tech Week, and we'll showcase what goes down. But thanks, Bosko.
Let me show you a picture of this. This is our website for the Electrospit, and you can see the hardware that allows you to sound like Roger Troutman, Computer Love, California Love, More Bounce to the Ounce, all of that. So check that out to electrospit.com.
Thanks, guys. Catch you again on another vlog.